Now, the Nigerian Export-Import Bank says it is set to begin the onboarding of its small and medium enterprises clients onto the African Trade Gateway platform. Speaking at the SME Export Finance Sensitization Forum Abuja edition, Managing Director of NEXIM Bank described the event as the beginning of a transformative journey, one that will empower small businesses to contribute meaningfully to Nigeria's economic future.
Micro, small and medium enterprises remain the backbone of Nigeria's economy. With over 41 million MSMEs, they represent 96.9% of registered businesses, contribute 48% to the GDP, and employ 87.9% of the workforce. However, despite these impressive figures, 55% of MSMEs struggle to access finance, and a significant number fail within the first 5 years due to poor infrastructure, high cost of doing business, and regulatory hurdles. NEXIM Bank, as part of its mandate to boost non-oil exports, is working to close this gap through the Excel programs launched in partnership with GIZ Nigeria. The Excel program is a strategic initiative designed to identify and support export-ready MSMEs clusters across Nigeria. Through a digitally enabled framework, it offers targeted training and access to tailored financial products, equipping MSMEs to scale up and compete globally.
Banks don't want to lend to MSMEs. It's because banks see that there is no capacity. So such sensitizations is to try and build up the MSMEs and ensure that they become it becomes possible for them to access finance, whether from development finance institutions or from normal commercial banks, and even for equity.
MSMEs that are export ready, that have the required registrations, for example, CAC registration, but also registration with NEPC, to now come together and really, in a very practical way, understand, okay, what are the next steps? We see that export is not just a one-off tick, it's a process. And we want to accompany MSMEs in that process to really be ready in the end, that their products are not only locally sold, but also internationally sold. And this is.
Participants were urged to take full advantage of the opportunities provided, including access to finance, export training, and digital platforms.
We will continue to encourage our women entrepreneurs to pursue export opportunities. And like all my other speakers have said, let's take advantage of this and network, ask questions, and investigate how these funding resources would help us to grow our businesses internationally.
You have a contract to supply, but you don't have the finance to get the contract supplied. So some of these businesses, if they have a pre-export financing structure, it will aid for a lot of them to be able to meet the delivery for their goods.
Initiatives like these help bridge the knowledge gap in the export business. It gives small businesses a platform to grow and meet the increasing demand for supply in regional and global markets.